Hey everybody, StogieFarts here. I'm going to try and get through this without getting too emotional. As you can probably see by the title of this video, it's very sad news for me. My dog, Bentley, oh shoot. Sorry. We had to put my dog Bentley to sleep. This was a few days ago, and I thought I'd be okay to make a video, even though it's been a few days. I tried to do this earlier, but it was way worse. So I'm only letting you guys know because not only was he very important to me and my family, but he was on a lot of my videos. If you've been following my channel for any number of years, you know, you've either seen him in the background, you've seen me talk to him, and even if you haven't seen him, in almost every single video that I have filmed, he's been there. Like I said, if you haven't seen him, you know, if I'm outside, he was right there by my feet. Most of the time you will see him running around the background. The reason why it's so sad is, you know, losing a pet, it's hard for anybody. But he was only 3 years old, you know, and unfortunately last October he got really sick. We live in the Central Valley of California, and he ended up getting valley fever. And I never knew what that was, but apparently it's very dangerous. It's very deadly if you don't catch it. We didn't know what it was at first. He was just really tired. He stopped eating, started losing weight, was very uncomfortable, wasn't acting like himself. So for, you know, a good week or two we were trying to diagnose it. We thought maybe he ate something, maybe there was a blockage in his stomach, maybe that would account for why he stops eating, you know. So we took him to the vet, had x-rays done and everything like that, looking at his stomach, looking at his abdomen, couldn't figure it out. Finally, when they scanned his chest, they saw he had a lot of fluid in his lungs, and he had a big mass that was growing. So then we didn't know what it was. Is it cancer? Is it a tumor? What is it? Turns out it's valley fever, and what happens is you breathe in a spore in the air, and it goes into your lungs, and it takes root there, and then your body starts trying to fight it. And so that's where the mass came from. It was trying to fight this infection, and it was building up extra skin and fluid building up. And so a lot of people would put their dog down at that point because they told us, if you want to try and save your dog, it's going to cost thousands and thousands of dollars, and we have to open him up and do open chest surgery and all that stuff. And we talked it over, my wife and I, and we said, you know what, he's only 2 years old. Let's give him a shot. So we did the surgery, and they basically said it's 50-50. You know, just because we got most out of his chest, he still has valley fever. He's going to have to be on medicine for 6 to 8 months. He could come down with a secondary infection. So, you know, we spent a lot of money. I'm not going to say the exact number, but we spent a lot of money. We went into our savings. We took out loans. We didn't have a Christmas for ourselves this past Christmas. Everything went into saving Bentley. And for a while there, it looked like he was doing pretty good. was doing pretty good. And then a couple months ago, he started getting a secondary infection. We weren't sure what it was. We just noticed scabs starting to form on his body. So I didn't know what it was. We thought, what is he scratching? Is he, did he run into some bushes or something? So, we went, got the scabs looked at. They gave us some cleaner and some cream and told us to keep an eye on it. So that's what we were doing. And thought that was going to be okay, Didn't put two and two together or anything like that. But then the scabs started getting worse, and they started spreading. And turns out last week, maybe it was this week. No, it was actually this week. They diagnosed it as a staph infection, and not just an ordinary staph infection, but a resilient staph infection. They call it resilient because almost every single form of treatment that has been shown and tested in a lab against this type of staph infection has failed, and therefore it's resilient against medicine. So that was kind of the nail in our coffin, where they said the staph infection, it was probably caused as a secondary infection to his valley fever. Because we're treating his valley fever, his immune system is completely shot, and therefore he was susceptible to these secondary infections. And unfortunately, he got a secondary staph infection that was resilient to medicine. They said there's a Hail Mary we can do. The Hail Mary was we could give him, we could drive 50 miles 3 days a week to give him an injection. This injection would be extremely hard on his immune system. It'd be extremely hard on his kidneys. The only reason why they don't even prescribe that from the beginning when it comes to like valley fever is because it's so harsh. So it's a last resort. They said we can do this. It's 3 days a week for 1 month. Not guaranteed to work. It's proven to be hard on the dog. We already knew Bentley's immune system was compromised. And that was just for the valley fever, these shots. That wasn't even for the staph infection. For the staph infection, they said it's resilient to known antibiotics. So we can give you a cream, a topical cream that you can put on. But if it spread to his system vascularly, then there may not be anything we can do about the staph infection. So we were getting hit from two different angles. We had the staph infection, we had the valley fever, and my wife and I talked it over, and we decided, we didn't want to put him through that anymore. So that was on Monday. We decided. And then Tuesday we made the appointment. Tuesday was 2 days ago. And I thought I'd be strong enough to go in with my wife, when they put him to sleep. But I couldn't do it. Oh man, I couldn't do it. So that sucks. My wife was there though. And it's just really hard, Bentley was with me every day, Every day I worked, he was with me. He was with me every day I worked, Every video I filmed, he was there. He was just there. He was there whether you saw him or not. He was there. When we went someplace, he was in the car with us, you know. So, it's going to take me a while to get over this. So, it's hard, you know. Everything I do now, if I film a YouTube video, it reminds me of him. If I post on Instagram, it reminds me of him. Many of you guys already knew about this because I posted some stuff on Instagram. And that's easier than this, because I don't have to talk on Instagram. I can just take a picture and throw it out there, you know. This I knew was hard. This is why it took me a few days to film this. So, I'll try and film some stuff, but I'm mostly, I'll probably be on Instagram more. So if you guys want to follow me on Instagram, I'm more active there. But I haven't given up on YouTube. I'll still be filming. I just wanted to let you guys know that I'm kind of down. I'm kind of down over here. God damn it. So, just keep me in your thoughts and stuff. I appreciate it. If I don't respond to these comments, if you guys leave comments, it's just because it's kind of hard right now. But I thank you guys. Many of you guys already have reached out to me, and that means a lot to me. I really appreciate that. It's just hard to respond to everybody right now because it just reminds me of you know, the pain I'm feeling. So I wanted you guys to know, just because some of you guys, you know, love Bentley too, you know, and I felt you guys should know what happened. So thanks for watching. Sorry I'm emotional. And yeah, I'll talk to you guys later. Peace.